So, Jason, this is the latest in our AI in 1,000 Days series, where we try to predict what AI will look like in 3 years, because predicting what it will look like in 10 is just not even conceivable. There have just been a bunch of announcements and a bunch of news and big deal story about Mythos. So, if you imagine in 3 years, 1,000 days, what are the implications of Mythos?
Wow. I think that in 1,000 days, there's going to be a lot of systems. We might not even be referring to Mythos, right, in 1,000 days. Things change so fast.
There will be its descendants.
Its descendants.
Its progeny.
Its descendants across multiple organizations that are coming up with their own thing.
Yeah.
Maybe even organizations that don't even exist yet.
Yes. Agreed.
And I would say the implication is this. We're going to end up in a nearly perfect analogy of something like the Wild West in a way. And the reason I say that, we've talked about this before, you and I, it's not a new idea on this podcast. It's basically the simplest mistake will be so quickly exploitable. The least little bit of mistake on the offensive part will expose you as a bad guy. So, this complete lack of being able to defend yourself in an open field of battle of cybersecurity is 100% of the stark reality of where it's going to be in the future. I think today you have fog of war in a big, big way in cybersecurity, because it's like, you have your operating system, you're trying to have it run, but it's so complex that you don't fully understand it.
Yeah.
And the bad guy can only attack parts of it, right?
And the bad guy doesn't understand it either. He's also flailing around in the dark.
Everybody's flailing around.
Yeah.
What happens when there's no more flailing? And everybody has almost a perfect picture of everything.
Yeah.
And automatable to the point where it's every decision, every move, lateral movements can happen like lightning fast. Your ability to defend against it is also lightning fast, but you have to detect it first. So everything becomes this instant race. That's really different than today. I would say, Tim, here's an implication.
Okay.
1,000 days. You know how right now there's this incredible disconnect, and it has everything to do with marketing and human psychology. It has nothing to do with how people actually defend themselves in a cybersecurity way. It has to do with this. People right now spend tons on monitoring, but they don't spend an awful lot relative to good locks on the doors. It's like, and the analogy is perfect in the sense that you can have, security cameras looking at the door, and all they're going to do is tell you, hey, somebody went through the door. Was it a good guy? Was it a bad guy? This thing's like, I'm a camera. I don't know. And if you're really truthful about it, that's the way that most security monitoring is. It's a game between the adversary and the thing that's trying to determine legitimate from non-legitimate behavior. And right now, if a key's been compromised, like most systems are like, well, I was holding the key. What was I supposed to do? Like stop legitimate traffic? That's not going to work. And so I find now that with things like Mythos, that whole 1,000 days of Mythos, 3 years from now, where everybody has these capabilities in their hands.
Yeah.
This stark reality of wherever you don't have zero trust systems and principles right now, you'll find out real soon that the sloppiness of not having it will not be tolerable.
Right. Yeah, you'll get spanked really bad.
The inefficiencies and little groundhog games that are played by monitoring systems to try and determine legitimate from non-legitimate behavior, you're going to have to think of something else. Because anything that's inefficient at all in defense will be walked over. I think the thing that's going to become important to him is this combination of zero trust principles,
Yeah.
principle of least privileges,
Sure.
as well as you can no longer underinvest in strong locks in the doors.
Yeah.
Because the one thing Mythos isn't going to be able to break is MLDSA.
Right.
So therefore, I think identity-based security with zero trust principles, strong locks in the doors, in other words, strong authentication everywhere, is going to be a must. And I don't think people are prepared for it. I think most people today who are cybersecurity defenders are very, very, very good at playing this fog of war game. What happens when it's not a fog of war game anymore?
Yeah.
That's maybe less than 3 years from now.
And they're all definitely, I mean, I know right now that they are kind of controlling the release of Mythos, but that's not going to last. Because someone else will just develop equivalent capabilities, and even if they don't release it, someone else will, and it's going to be out there.
Look, never mind Mythos. All the frontier models right now,
Yeah.
in the right hands,
Yeah.
are, man, you can do some powerful things with it.
Yeah.
So, we don't even have to wait for somebody to release a supermodel. It just, some good thinking with today's tools are enough. I'm just saying that I think if you look at the speed in which these tools are progressing, holy smokes, it's this quaint little human speed world we're living in is over.
Yeah. It seems like scale, precision, and speed are all beyond what humans can handle, right?
Yes.
This world, this scenario that we were all kind of nervous about, where we get to the point where the machines have to do it because the people can't. It's here.
No, it's here.
Yeah.
It's here right now.
Yeah.
And the only way to protect yourself is going to be the ways in which people typically haven't invested heavily. Zero trust principles, good locks in the doors,
Yeah.
identity-based security, basically.
Yeah.
And it's funny to me that was the least invested thing. If you drew a pie chart, it got the least amount of pie. And that's going to harm people.
Yeah.
So all of you who are comfortable hiding in the shadows of complexity you're going to be exposed. Good luck out there, everybody.
Well, that's a downer. All right.
Thanks.
Thank you, Jay.